The Black Seminole Scouts were brave soldiers. They were a unique group of men who played a crucial role in the history of the United States. Their bravery and dedication to their duty were unparalleled, and they left an indelible mark on American military history. They fought for the United States Army, serving with distinction and honor. Their contributions were vital during a time of great conflict and change in the country. The Black Seminole Scouts were known for their exceptional skills and unwavering commitment to their mission. These men were part Black and part Seminole Indian, a unique blend of cultures that gave them a distinct identity. Their heritage provided them with a rich history and a strong sense of community, which they carried with them into their service. They were important to the history of America, not just for their military achievements, but also for their cultural contributions. The Black Seminole Scouts helped to bridge the gap between different communities and played a key role in shaping the nation's history. Their story is one of courage and resilience. Despite facing numerous challenges and hardships, the Black Seminole Scouts remained steadfast in their duty. Their legacy is a testament to their strength and determination. The Black Seminole Scouts served from 1870 to 1914. During this period, they participated in numerous military campaigns and were instrumental in many victories. Their service record is a proud chapter in American military history. They were experts in tracking and survival, skills that were crucial in their military operations. Their ability to navigate difficult terrain and track enemy movements made them invaluable to the U.S. Army. The Scouts fought in the American Indian Wars, where their expertise and bravery were put to the test. They played a significant role in these conflicts, often turning the tide of battle in favor of the United States. They were essential in the victory over the Native American tribes in Texas. Their efforts helped to secure the region and pave the way for future development and settlement. The Black Seminole Scouts helped to shape the United States. Their contributions to the military and their cultural impact are still remembered and celebrated today. They are a vital part of American history, and their legacy continues to inspire future generations. The history of the Black Seminole Scouts is unique. Their story begins with slavery in the American South. Many Black people escaped from the plantations. They found safety with the Seminole Indians in Florida. The Seminoles welcomed the escaped slaves. The two groups became allies. They fought together against attempts to capture them. They created a new community. This community was based on freedom and respect. In 1870, the United States was a nation in transition. The Civil War had ended just a few years earlier, and the country was expanding westward at a rapid pace. This expansion, however, was not without conflict. The U.S. Army needed help. They were stretched thin, dealing with numerous challenges on multiple fronts. One of the most pressing issues was the ongoing wars with Native American tribes in the Western Territories. These conflicts were fierce and often brutal, as the Army sought to secure land for settlers and protect the expanding frontier. The Native American tribes, on the other hand, were fighting to preserve their lands and way of life. The Army knew about the Black Seminole Scouts, a group of skilled and experienced fighters. These scouts were descendants of African Americans and Seminole Indians who had a deep understanding of the land and its challenges. The Army asked the scouts to help them fight. Recognizing their unique skills and knowledge, the Army saw the Black Seminole Scouts as invaluable allies in their efforts to navigate and control the Western Territories. The Black Seminoles agreed to fight for the Army. They were motivated by promises of land and money, but also by a desire to protect their own communities and secure a place in the rapidly changing landscape of the American West. They were promised land and money. These incentives were significant, offering the Scouts a chance at stability and prosperity in a time of great uncertainty and upheaval. The Black Seminole Scouts were very good at their job. Their expertise in tracking, scouting, and navigating the rugged terrain made them indispensable to the Army's efforts. They knew the land well. They were excellent trackers, able to move silently and swiftly through the wilderness, often outmaneuvering their adversaries with ease. The Scouts helped the Army win many battles. Their contributions were crucial in securing victories and maintaining control over contested areas. The Black Seminole Scouts were some of the most effective soldiers in the Army. Their bravery, skill, and dedication earned them a lasting place in the history of the American West, and their legacy continues to be remembered and honored today. Section 4, Broken Promises, Recognition, and Hardship. The Black Seminole Scouts were heroes. These brave men, descendants of African slaves and Seminole Indians, played a crucial role in the history of the United States. They served as scouts for the U.S. Army in the late 19th century, navigating the treacherous terrains and providing invaluable intelligence. They risked their lives for the United States. In numerous battles and skirmishes they stood on the front lines, facing danger head-on. Their knowledge of the land and their combat skills were unmatched, making them indispensable to the military efforts of the time. Sadly, they did not receive the respect they deserved. Despite their sacrifices and contributions, the Black Seminole Scouts were often overlooked and underappreciated. Their bravery was met with indifference and their heroism was seldom acknowledged by the nation they served. The government broke its promises to the Scouts. Promises of land and monetary compensation were made to these valiant men, but those promises were not kept. The treaties and agreements that were supposed to secure their future were disregarded and forgotten. The Scouts were supposed to get land and money. These rewards were meant to honor their service and provide them with a stable livelihood. However, the reality was far from what was promised. The government did not give it to them. Instead of receiving the land and financial support they were owed, the Black Seminole Scouts were left with empty promises and unfulfilled commitments. They faced discrimination and poverty. The lack of support and recognition led to a life of hardship for many of these scouts. They struggled to make ends meet, and were often subjected to racial discrimination and social injustice. The Black Seminole Scouts were treated unfairly. Their contributions were minimized and their struggles were ignored. They fought for a country that did not fight for them in return. Their story is a reminder of the broken promises made to Black Americans. It serves as a poignant example of the systemic injustices faced by Black individuals throughout history and the need to acknowledge and rectify these wrongs. Section 5. A Lasting Legacy, Remembering the Scouts. The story of the Black Seminole Scouts is important. They were brave and skillful soldiers. The Scouts helped to shape the United States. We must remember their sacrifices. Today, there are efforts to honor the Black Seminole Scouts. People are learning about their history. Their story is one of courage and resilience. The legacy of the Black Seminole Scouts will never be forgotten.